Alright, so this one we installed, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago. It's a Navian, and we took out, or the customer had taken out his own boiler, and because he had to do some renovations, so he took out his own boiler, did everything he had to do, and we came back, put the Navian on the wall, Navian Combi on the wall. The life was good. Then they call up and they're like, oh, the guy said, he's like, oh, I got a low water cutoff issue, blah, blah, blah. So I get out there, I got no pressure in the boiler, but it's reading 8 psi. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I get the pressure sensor out by the heat exchanger, and it's just filled with iron deposits, you know, from the previous boiler. So I get that clean. Well, actually, I replaced that sensor, flushed it out, and come to find out, what he did is he got a flush kit, and he flushed the domestic side and the boiler side for some reason. And also he neglected to tell me that he had, before the season, he had made some repairs to some pipes in the crawl space because they busted. So now there's so much iron floating around in the system from the previous boiler, we're going to install a magnetic filter in the return line. So I'll kind of take you along for the ride on that one. I'm just driving out there right now, so we'll get set up and get some water drained off the boiler, and then we'll put it together. And we'll go from there. Okay, I already got the water off, drained partially. So we're going to put the mag filter right there. Oh, let's see. Get a little water on the floor. There's your magnet screen. It's got a little air purge drain, tiny little valve. So we're gonna put this right here. And we'll put it in there like that. Keep it nice and neat. I'm gonna have to move this stuff up. So I'm gonna cut it down here, put a valve in there, shorten this up. put a valve there. Did I grab my valves? Yeah. Oh. How the heck did I get the... I got the wire in there. Got the wire in there. This water picked up. So let me press this valve on. And then let's see. Where's my stuff? I gotta fit this up. Pre-made these at the shop. There's your flow, and you can loosen this up and put it in any direction you want. That looks to be good. I like it. Okay, so this shouldn't have soldered that one on, but whatever. Cut this. I'll just couple it right on up. threads in there. Man, it's gonna be tight. I'm gonna have to cut some of this off. Just make sure I got one screw and drop it. Yeah, so I can cut this right here. So I got enough room to drop it. Alright, so I'm gonna cut some of this off. And get this coupling on here. Tight. It's tight, tight. Tight, tight. There it is. There it is. Press it up. it's pressed, soldered, press, press. Jeez, oh Pete's. All this garbage. And I'll clean the floor up and start getting water on this thing. Gotta tighten the unions. They got rubber O-rings in them, or washers, so it doesn't have to be too tight. There we go. So let's turn the water on. Hose hooked up for bleeder. And we'll plug our noggin in. So it's on the fill line up there. So it's auto filling right now. I'll just shut it off right now, but I'm gonna bleed it out. It's gonna have to go through air purge. This guy had put something in this boiler like cleaner, and I think it got left in there, and that's what the water I'm getting out of this brand new boiler. So I'm not bleeding. I mean, it's nasty. It's like rust. So this one, I'm putting that magnetic filter in there. Alright, so I'm letting this run for about 5 minutes. It's still crappy water. Some of that smells like cleaner. Like some of that cleaner got left in the system. So when you guys flush your stuff, you got to make sure to get all that cleaner out, or it cleans, but it plugs stuff up. So we're gonna let this thing run for until we're clear, hopefully. All right, so you seen I installed that mag filter on the return, so I want to catch anything that's coming back from the pipes to the boiler, you know, iron wise. Usually usually I would install a mag filter on something that's got steel in the system, like old you know, cast iron radiators. You know, usually with or the thing's been, you know, or I install it on something that's had 3 boilers in it, you know, 3 cast iron boilers. You know, the stuff rots from the inside out, you know, depending on water quality and water makeup and so on, you know, produce a lot of rust in the system, a lot of iron in the system. I got a job coming up where it's got steel. It's got steel pipes, black pipe. So I'm definitely putting a mag filter in that one. So you really got to pay attention when you install these things, what kind of system you're looking at. Just not, let's say, the boiler itself and the close piping. You really got to look out into the system. And I did that on this one. I did pay attention to it, but like I said, he took the boiler out. I mean, it's got copper, all copper fin, you know, it's all copper. So when I priced the boiler out, I didn't really think about it too much. But what he was telling me afterwards is that, you know, when he started getting the stuff apart, you know, he put a toe kick heater in. When he got it apart last summer, that he had just pure black water coming out of the thing. So you can't always tell if it needs one or not, let's put it that way. But he wanted to get that installed so we preserve the boiler, you know, the Navi, and we don't want to plug it up because it will plug crap up in that boiler. The passages are only so big in the boiler, the heat exchanger and so on, pressure sensor. So I got that up and running for him. He's happy, I'm happy. Wasn't too bad of an install. Other than that, I will see you on the next one. Thanks guys, like and subscribe. We will see you on the next.